Welcome back everybody to the saga of the Ruger 1022 budget build and it not working. Now since the last shooting video we used federal ammo, cleaned the barrel, cleaned the bolt, I cleaned everything, nothing worked. So now what we got here is we got the stock trigger still in it. I took the scope off, we got the stock bolt and assembly in there. We got the stock barrel right there. You can see from the rust pits. So the only thing left is the stock. My stock got damaged, the factory one, so I'm leaving the Hogue stock on it. So what we're going to do is, we got our dummy rounds here again, as you can see there, because I'm tired of wasting ammo. And we're going to see if this works. Now, I want to thank all you guys for all the comments and everything. I had 2 more videos done of this thing failing, and I scrapped them, because I don't want to just show you guys it failing again. And thanks for the comments, everybody. I really appreciate it. I've built AR-15s and stuff, and this is the first gun I've built that I've had an issue with. But let's go ahead and stick these in and see what happens. Now, like I said, everything's factory but the stock. Right off the bat, failure to go in the battery. Another failure to go in the battery. So now that leads me to think that it could be the bolt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one more time and see what happens. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bolt out of the AR-22 I have. I'm going to take that apart, stick it in here, and then maybe that'll give me a better idea of what's going on here. Because like I said, everything is back to factory specs. Everything is clean. Nothing should be dirty. Worked that time. Alright, everything worked that time. It also makes me wonder if the spring is getting weak here on the charging handle. If you know how the Ruger 1022s work, this actually goes over and there's a rod with a spring right through here. It makes me wonder if that's getting worn out, because this thing is from 1992. My other AR is a lot newer, so we'll see. You can get the bolt out of the AR-22 and see if that works. Alright everybody, so here's the original bolt. I got the bolt out of the AR-22 in there, so let's try this again. Now, this is original magazine. Everything, like I said, is original except for the bolt now. Alright, went through all those just fine. Okay, second attempt here. We're going to try it again. This time we only got 4 rounds. I'm not sure where the 5th round went. Alright, those all went fine. So that was the 3rd. Alright, try the 4th time here. Alright, worked again that time. Alright, let's do it one final time here. Alright, it seems like everything is working normal now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this barrel off and I'm going to put the ER Charlotte barrel back on it. Now I got the bolt barrel back on. Everything is like it was, except for I don't have the scope mount on. I got the bolt out of my other Ruger 1022 in, and we got the stock factory trigger in this. So now we only got the bolt barrel. Let's see what happens with this now. See if anything changes. Okay, went in perfect, ejected, went in perfect, ejected, went in perfect, ejected, went in perfect, ejected. Okay, that was all nice and smooth. I'm going to do this a couple more times just to make sure. So let me get this magazine loaded back up again. Okay, round 2. Perfect, 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 perfect. Nice. Let's hope this keeps up. I'm going to try to do it 5 times. All right, let's try again. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right, let's try again. Let's do it. All right, let's do this 4 times. All right, all right, guys, that was 5 times in that with this configuration. Now I'm going to do something else and check it again. Now I put the scope rail back on because the screws could come down and rub on the bolt on this. So I want to check it this way too. We're going to do the same thing. I know it's repetitive, but I want to make sure it's cheaper doing this than firing rounds off. So we're going to do this 5 times. Okay, that was all perfect. Second round. Third round. Alright, before one. And here's the 5th and final time with this. Those went perfect, so now I'm going to get the scope back on this real quick. Alright, we got the scope back on, and I want to tell you one thing. This new Wheeler screwdriver set I got here, this thing has got a workout today, and I can tell you guys, I highly approve of this. This stuff works great. Should have bought it a long time ago, but I never thought it would make a difference with my automotive tools. But anyways, let's get back to this here. Now I'm just going to do this once to make sure with the scope on, it'll run through these. I'm sure it will. Alright, everything's back together. We still got the stock trigger. Let's take it outside and see if we can fire some magazines off now. Alright, now we're outside from making all the changes. Once again, 10 round factory Ruger magazine. I got some Federal bulk box in it. I do got some CCI standard out with me, depending on how this works. Let's see how this first mag goes. Alright, first magazine went good. We'll try another magazine. Alright, now we got the Butler Creek 10 round magazine. See how this one works. Alright, that one went fine. Let's try one of the 25 rounders. Now we got the all black BX25. All right, made it through that mag. I got one more 25 round mag. Let's try it out. Now I got the clear BX25 magazine. Try that here. Alright guys, I think the problem is fixed. It was the bolt. Now the next question is, I took this bolt out of the AR-22. So I put that bolt back into the AR-22 from this. So let's grab that now and see if that'll work with that bolt. Now we got the AR-22. This has got the bolt in it that was in the budget build. So let's see if it'll run in this and see what happens. Basically, I got the clear BX25 mag, as always worked in this. So let's try it out and see what happens. All right. Well, went through that magazine just fine. Let's try the other 25 rounder. Still using the Federal bulk box in these two. Ran all those just fine, guys. So both of my Ruger 1022s are running now. Gotta be happy. Just swapping the bolts around was all it took. I had to spend a lot of rounds downrange to figure this out, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got everything figured out. Now we can go back to group testing with that gun. I'll probably put the BX trigger back in it since it seems to be doing fine for that. As for this gun, I've got some red dots and some scopes that are going to be coming up that we're going to try out on this gun. So I'm glad they're both running right. I'd like to thank every single one of you guys who tried to help me out during this. We finally got it figured out. I'm glad I got all you guys to help me out on this. So don't forget, if you like videos like this, to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.